Welcome to the YouTube channel of Snelata Srivastav, ex-SG Lok Sabha. Further to my previous video, in this video I will tell you about the election of members for the after the general elections are over, the procedure followed in the Lok Sabha. So, in accordance with the procedures settled at the time of general election held in 1967, soon after declaration of all results of elections held to Lok Sabha, the Chief Election Commissioner presents to the Speaker a book containing a list of members elected to Lok Sabha. This book is laid on the table by the Secretary General on the first day on which the new Lok Sabha meets before oath taking by members. After results of elections to Lok Sabha are declared, Table Office will make an inquiry in writing from the Election Commission as to whether, in accordance with the past practice, a book containing list of members elected to Lok Sabha is to be presented to the Speaker by the Chief Election Commissioner. If the election commission informs that this book is to be presented by the Chief Election Commissioner in person, a note will be put up by Table Office informing the Secretary General and the Speaker of it. After the book has been presented to the speaker or received from the election commission, or an entry will be made in the list of business of the first day of the session on the following lines: that list of members elected to Lok Sabha. Secretary General to lay on the table a book presented to the speaker by the Chief Election Commissioner containing the list of members elected to the Lok Sabha at the general election. This book will be laid on the table by the Secretary General when the item is reached in the House. After that, the oath by members elected in general elections starts. So, for that, the oath and affirmation, the whole procedure is in the conduct of election rules and the parliament conduct rules. In the next video, I can tell about the oath and affirmation. But in brief, I can tell you about the oath by members elected in general elections. So, what happens that the two paragraphs, one requesting members that when they come to Parliament House for the purpose of taking oath, they should bring with them the certificate of their election granted by the returning officer under Rule 66 of the Conduct of Election Rules 1961, and the other regarding procedure to be followed for oath or affirmation will be published in Bulletin Part 2 Bulletin Part 2 a fortnight before the commencement of the first session of new Lok Sabha. The paragraph will be repeated 3 days before the session. However, if the gap between the declaration of result of general election and the first sitting fixed for the new Lok Sabha is very short, members will be requested through a press communique to bring with them their certificates of election granted to them by the returning officer and contact the Lok Sabha Secretariat, Parliament House on arrival in Delhi. 3 or 4 days before the first sitting of the new House, arrangements will be made in one of the committee rooms in Parliament House for checking the certificates of election and for ascertaining the language in which member would make and subscribe the oath or affirmation. Such arrangements in committee room will continue for the first few days just to get the new MPs even for that matter the previous MPs familiarize with the procedure for oath and affirmation. The Honorable Prime Minister and the Cabinet Ministers also come to the committee room to complete the formalities. So it is during my time I got this opportunity to process the oath and affirmation procedure, and I found it very elaborate, and the arrangements are also made in a very detailed manner. So, thank you.